Hi, welcome to the review.
This is the new performing arts section of the review, and today we're reviewing Trainspotting at the King's Theatre. I'm Holly.
I'm Molly.
We went to see it last week.
Yeah. Opening night.
Opening night, press night. It was very exciting.
We got free wine.
Yeah. It's been around, like it was at the Fringe, it's been in Glasgow.
Yeah.
It's the same production,
it's on
kind of
tour.
travelling on tour. And it was very good.
Yeah, but it's returned home to Edinburgh.
Yeah. I think in general just Trainspotting is so well known. It was quite interesting to see a theatre production of it because it's very different to the film and very different to the book. But I think it works really well. The direction in general was really good. Very well done.
Seamless transitions.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And the lighting and sound, the two designers for that worked very, very well together. In that all the transitions and all of the kind of when there were sounds and
it was really well
they all were
integrated.
Coordinated
And you had this kind of leitmotif for addiction, where it's a rising, quickening heartbeat, and it's kind of this physical effect that you get through sound, and it's kind of quite humanizing. And you can back that up with the light. It was just amazing.
They were all multi-rolling, so there were only 5 actors, so the lighting was also very effective in kind of distinguishing
yeah, that's so true.
The different characters.
Because I think the best person at multi-rolling was Martin McCormack, who played Begbie in Mother Superior, and the difference in how he portrayed both characters so quickly, switching from one to another, was just amazing.
Yeah. The first half was much more kind of characters, so it was quite more
you get a
dynamic and
but you get a general sense of how Edinburgh was at the time, and it was more Leith than Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And the opening monologue was so dynamic and so powerful. Lorne MacDonald, who was Renton, really pulled that off really amazingly. And
then the second act is darker and more kind of story based. So
there was more of a continuation of narrative.
Yeah, much more narrative as a whole, but still I think really effective. I think it was interesting to see. So I've read most of the book. I haven't actually finished it because I lost it, and I've seen the film.
Why did you lose it?
I don't know. I'm gonna reread it now. I've been inspired, but there's a couple of things that happen in the book and in the theatre that aren't in the movie.
Yeah.
I think the movie's more I'd say more based on Renton,
it's more
it's more kind of
character.
him with the sides, whereas the theatre, although he was in it more and he's the main guy, it was fairly spread. They did look at all the different people.
Yeah. Obviously in the film it's the big scene where he's surrounded and the floor is this deep in just
he's just in his own shit.
Yeah. And he dives through and gets into anything because he's so desperate for a heroin suppository. Is that what the word is?
Yeah.
Suppository?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Whereas in this one he's just jumping in, putting.
It was kind of very small.
Yeah, it was just more.
Relief. That one, it wasn't as effective as in the movie. But then there were other things that I think they did more effectively.
But and you didn't also get the sense of withdrawal. In the film, he's haunted by this cast iron baby that's crawling on his ceiling, and he's devastated, and it's all really affecting him. Whereas in this one, there's just a weird scene of a grown man with a baby head dancing around. You didn't really get all his withdrawal and how hard that was for him.
I think overall, I really enjoyed it. I think it worked very well.
I had some issues with the multi-rolling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. Angus Miller.
I think he was very good, but
he
Molly
was
good,
not a fan. But he just couldn't distinguish between Sick Boy and Tommy. He was good at Sick Boy, but Tommy he didn't have he didn't have any. It was there was no charisma. It was just oh, he's back.
But other than that, rating, I would give it, I'd say 4.5. But I really enjoyed it. Clearly
I enjoyed it, and I didn't have
more
the issues comps King's Theatre, but I didn't like them all the multi-rolling. I'm sorry, 3.5.
So 4 overall.